The winter time can be a miserable time sometimes, especially if you're a boater. You may find yourself in a situation just like this. A little bit cold out, the boat's already winterized, and you want to go down and get a little water time in, so you decide to head down to the beach. But if you do that, you better check the tides and the conditions, because you never know when things are going to go wrong, just like we see here, and just like some of the things we'll witness in this episode of Googans of the Week. Now let me know in the comments, do you think the person who's sitting here filming this is doing the right thing by not jumping in and trying to help her? Is he just gonna put himself at risk if he does that? I don't know. For me, I think I would have probably went down and tried to get her to grab my hand and pull her up the hill. But right here you can see the water descends and they're like, go.
Come on, miss, come on, come on.
Now the good news for her is she appears to be okay, but I have to imagine she's gotta be freezing now that she's wet. Now if there's only a way to warm up, I mean, she could just go to the boat trailer to do it.
Hurry up! Spray that hot muffin! Call the pin, dude! Good.
Now apparently she's not the only person who winds up in the water during the winter. That person who forgot to leave that battery on so the bilge pump will work may wind up in the water as well. Now you know them Florida jet ski boys are going to wind up in the water during the winter, but it's a little different for them, at least it's warm. Now while some of our boaters will wind up in the water, sometimes you'll find a boat that wants out of the water. Now the wild part on this one is it's actually caught on multiple angles. Now one of the tough parts about being a boater during the winter is you never know what you're going to come back to that first time you go back down to the boat after the winter.
What we do with this guy? Dude, he scared the shit. Dude, he ran right through your legs. Oh my God. No, he's gonna get stuck. Dude.
Another thing that happens during the winter if you're a boater is you might get a little rust. And when I say rust, not actual rust, but like you don't remember the full steps you need to take to go boating.
Idiot.
That's bad.
And then of course, during an off season, things change. So for example, you may go to that normal spot where you usually launch your watercraft and you may find out it's not quite the same as it was when you left there last year.
He's not gonna drown. Open the sunroof and be fine.
And then of course in the spring, you always get the new boaters out there who decide they're gonna go down to the boat ramp without ever even practicing or trying to launch a boat. And they decide they're gonna go down and they're gonna take care of it. And of course, people get excited when it's that first time they're going boating. It might have a little too much fun.
Wait. I'm not gonna rip your car. Get out, now. Get over there.
Hey, cops are coming!
Cops are coming. You hit.
Here he's saying he hit two other vehicles in the parking lot, just not in a very nice way. Not a nice enough way we can air it here.
There's somebody driving home, too.
Huh?
He needs to go to jail. He is he hit two cars down there. Did you see it?
No.
He's straight out, he hit two.
Then there's always the adventures that happen when you try moving a boat from the north down to the south during the winter. And then of course there's the winter weather. That's right, even if you live in a warmer area, typically winter brings in some unfavorable weather to go out boating in. But it doesn't stop those in Florida especially. Those boys will get out there, rain, sleet, snow. Well, they don't get any of that, but they'll get out there in this. Now another option you may have for winter boating, if it gets too cold where you are, well, go somewhere a little warmer. Maybe rent a yacht, have some fun with the friends. I mean, look at this crew. They look like they're having a good time. Now, what would you do though if you were really in this situation? You're on a yacht, got a little too close to the rocks, and the next thing you know, you're getting slammed into the rocks. Now, this is a famous cliff diving area, so there's actually a way cut into the rocks for you to be able to get out of the water here and walk up as you see people walking along the ledge right here below the yacht. Would you get off the yacht, jump in the water, and try and get up on the rocks, or would you just ride it out on the boat? Let me know in the comments. Another way you can have a good time during the winter and get a little boating is going out on one of those whale watching tours. They're always fun, right? And of course, there's nothing like getting the boat put away for the season, except I don't know how in the world this crew found their slip. Let me know your thoughts on this one though. Is this laziness or is this genius? Now, one crew you're not going to stop from heading out there boating even during the winter, that's going to be those boys out there fishing. They're going no matter what.
Just jumped into the boat. Oh my god. Holy. Oh my god, look at the fiberglass, bro.
Now, the real question here is this is a big boy. How are you getting him back out of the boat after he's jumped in like this? And is this realistic? Did he really jump into this boat? Or is there something more to this story here? Sure, we see sharks jump after seals all the time. Apparently this shark was chasing their fish and, well, chased the fish right onto the boat. My guy says he ate the fish and then got on the boat.
Was this what you were fighting the whole time? No way. No, I just got it and it jumped out of the water. Bro, you ate fish and it ate your fish and then jumped into the freaking boat. No, dude, we're done. We're done. We're done. Look at your... Dude, it knocked the trolling motor back into the water. Your rod is gone? Two rods are gone. Only Ryan's rod. Only my rod.
Josh, you have no idea what my POV was.
Oh.
You have no idea what my POV view. It went over your head.
I'm dying.
It went my head. It went over my head.
We all hear of those wild fishing stories. At least they were smart enough to get this one on video because nobody else was going to believe it if they didn't. But thanks for watching, crew. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Googans of the Week. If you ever see anything crazy happening out on your waterways, be sure to hit us up over on Facebook or Instagram and let us know, and you might see your stories over here. Just like Julie Ball, Loon Yacht, Matt Lambie, Sam Rudy, Sam Meters, and Santa Cruz 1 did this week. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here. If not, we're coming to steal your drain plug.